Hey everybody, I'm Chris42 and welcome to Trivia Time. Today I'm going to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles, originally released for the Wii in June 2010. So without further ado, let's get on with the show. According to the legend of the spider Heart, Shulk has a fear of caterpillars. Also revealed in the Heart, Ryan has a fear of spiders, which makes that opening section of Tetra Cave all the more frightening for him. And speaking of Ryan, he has the most physical arts with an area effect. Ryan also shares the name of one of his arts, Godshift, with Fiora, and speaking of Godshift, it's the only one of Ryan's arts, excluding his talent art, where he never shouts the name of the art during its execution. Moving on to Fiora, both of her bodies appear as trophies in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Fiora is also the first Xenoblade character to star in a non-Nintendo game, in this case Project X Zone 2. According to the Heart revisiting the past, Charlotte originally became a medic so she could protect Juju and heal him whenever he got hurt. Also, according to the Heart The Colony Reborn, Charlotte intends to become a doctor once things settle down. Charlotte shares her Japanese voice actors with Gabuid from the sequel. Melia is also the name of a species family of plants that the China berry tree belongs to. Her last name, Antigua, means old or ancient in Latin. Melia is also the only playable character in the game with a known surname. Ricky is the highest HP in the party. While no in-game conversation explains the reason why, it is due to the developers giving it to him one day as a joke. However, everybody enjoyed playing as him with high HP, so they kept it in. Ricky also shares his Japanese voice actor with Linnea from the same game. The name Alvis is Scandinavian origin, with the Old Norse meaning all-wise. This could be a representation of his character as a seer and advisor to the Emperor and as the main guide of Shulk's journey. The German word Alvisenheit may also be referenced to his name. Alvis, since the first and second syllables are pronounced just like his name. The meaning of Alvisenheit is omniscience, and fits to his personality, since Alvis knows everything about the entire world and its history. Dixon has hidden voice clips in the game's files where he speaks to Mumka, Ricky, and Melia, as well as unused animations for jumping, possibly hinting us will be playable at some point in development. It should be noted, however, that the voice clips of him speaking to Ricky and Melia are not present in the Japanese version of the game, and it is unknown as to why these U lines were recorded for the international releases. The texture for Gado's boots has the characters for Reverse Zone written on top of the model. However, this cannot be seen in-game, as this part of the texture isn't mapped on any part of Gado's model. Like Dixon, Monka has several unused voice clips hidden in the game's files, including voice clips for dying, encountering a high-level enemy, burst Infinity Knights with Dixon and Dunban, and fleeing from battle, hinting they was to be playable at some point during the game. Interestingly, in the cutscene that Ricky's wife Oka appears in, her mouth does not move. It is unknown if this was intended or not. The Melancholy Tyrea side quest is the only side quest to feature fully voiced cutscenes. As stated in the character section, Dixon and Monka have a bunch of unused lines that imply they will be playable characters later on in the game. However, all the other characters also have some unused lines that got replaced by UA lines in the final version. Interestingly though, Alvis has an unused death quote, which is impossible to hear because in the one battle he is playable, he cannot actually die. There is an area in the game called the Balanced Shoulder, which is only ever seen in one cutscene and is never actually visited. However, it's fully mapped in the game's code. It's unknown why this is cut, considering its location, it was probably originally intended to connect Magna Forest to RFC, but was probably cut due to time constraints. The version of Colony 9 seen in the ending has a dock in place of the military district. However, this dock can never actually be seen in the cutscene as the camera never pans in this direction. Also, the left katana rack in Dunban's house is missing in the endgame version of Colony 9. Of course, you can never actually see this as the camera never goes into Dunban's house in the ending cutscene. There are also some unused enemies in the game's code. The bottom two are merely enemies for testing purposes, while the top two are spirit versions of regular enemies that do appear in the game, implying they will won't appear in the fight before Zanza, but are probably cut out due to not being bosses. Zaykid's icon for the Infinity chart depicts her with teal accents, but she appears with purple accents in-game. Likely as a result of developer oversight, her actual model isn't assigned to either her or any other Machina NPC, and she instead uses Prox's model. Her actual model can be seen briefly during the cutscene where Maynef explains the history of Mechonis. Side quest Power Up requires 5 simple Antal fibers to complete. However, it would appear that at one point this quest required an additional item to be completed, or at least was planned to have an alternate route. After telling Rack Z to start the quest, an enemy named Bright Wisp spawns in Digit 3 on the Fallen Arm night if the weather is cloudy. This enemy drops the key item Strong Lubricant Oil, which is otherwise unobtainable. Unlike other quest-exclusive enemies, the Bright Wisp will respawn as long as the 5 silver Antle fibers have been collected, meaning the player can obtain as many Strong Lubricant Oils as they wished. The Bright Wisp's appearance and the Strong Lubricant Oil are not mentioned in the quest description, nor is it required to defeat and obtain the item to finish the quest. If the player has the Strong Lubricant Oil in their inventory when they complete the quest, it will be removed. However, if more than one was collected, only one will be removed from the inventory. In the 14 years ago cutscene that plays shortly after Fiora's death, if they hack the game to control the camera, you can see Shulk's mother's face. The game was originally going to be called Monado, Beginning of the World, and was not intended to be an entry into the Xeno series. The original title was last shown at E3 2009, where it stated that the game was named after the protagonist's sword, Monado. In 2010, it was renamed Xenoblade Chronicles in honor of Tetsuya Takahashi, the director of the Xenoblade Chronicles and the creator of the Xeno series. After the final fight with Zord, if the player returns to Colony 9 and speaks to Desiree, she will mention that her father was a blacksmith who died during the Battle of Sword Valley a year ago, and that his smithy was called Zord Smithy. This implies that Zord is Desiree's father and was captured at Sword Valley and turned into a face mechon just like Mumcar was. The final thing I want to talk about is Xenoblade the Secret File, Monado Archives. An artbook is only released in Japan and France. This contains a lot of art as you probably expect, but it also contains an interesting side story that takes place in between Mechanic's Court and the finale of the game, where the others discover a regeneration chamber inside the cylinder hanger behind a sealed door that regenerates Fiora's body and explains how she's back to normal in the ending of the game. Anyway, that's all the time for today. Thank you for watching, I'll see you all next time on Trivia Time.